Yonk. Okay, Mike is walking, that's a good sign. Alright. So we have outdated GBA Halaska Coolidge Day, Sonic Unleashed, Sonic Advance Freestyle from JX. Please check this video out. It's really a good video. And actually, we're going to be continuing on from something I haven't done in literally 4 months. Yeah. And I haven't done anything on it yet until today, which is the Norfolk Southern ES44 Lego Transformer. And I forget how you... Oh, it's middle mouse. Oh. Okay, that's weird. The pan. Whatever. Yeah. Lego Transformer. Woo. Dunk. Come on, load. Yoink. I said load. Okay, now we're good. Really care about the proportions right now, but alright, so that was the general setup. And in the last stream we did of this, okay, this was so in the last stream I determined that probably 1 pixel. So last stream I determined that this section should be part of like a back piece, like Sentinel Prime's like cape, and also that the cab should be part of and I determined that the cab should be like the shoulder pads. And I think that's about all I did, and I was padding for runtime most of that stream, so in this stream, I'm really trying to actually do some stuffs, because that's kind of the whole point. It's fine. Alright, we're gonna get another piece of reference, and we're gonna download an Optimus Prime, like, picture. So I think I want Revenge of the Fallen Prime. Whoa. Ooh. Is that transformable? Just good gracious. Whatever. It's fine. That's cool. There we go, Prime. Is that hold on. Side tangent again. Hold on. People are searching for this, obviously. No, not the female version. Revenge of the Fallen. No, not Optimal Gold. It's the fish. No, I don't want Optimal Gold. Freaking ding dong. Yeah, they kind of made a female freaking anime Optimus Prime. It's very strange. Why? Okay, that was supposed to be looping. We're gonna ignore that. You know, we're gonna go over here. And we're gonna throw on Sonic Unleashed. And we're gonna play all. And we're going to loop this. And we're going to skip the stupid ad. Because apparently, if I have 18 seconds of copyrighted music and an 8.5-hour stream, I get copyrighted. Frickin' SME. Side tangent number 2. Yeah. It's freaking just stupid. I don't know. That looks sick though. Anyways, if that's like a real thing alien attacker is gonna do, it's probably gonna suck, so. Got him. Got him real good. That's a free 0. Alright. Strategic. Yes. 3D model of Optimus Planet. Yes. No, I don't want this frickin' toy version. What the frick is this goofy? Ah! It's fine. Shut up. Alright. That works, actually. That is the face. Make it wrong. Sketchfab, that is not a hand. That's not a hand. That's your shoulder. That is a leg. Surprised you didn't call it the foot. Also that is mildly detailed, I guess. Down, 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 I know there's a render somewhere that's just him facing forward. I know there has to be one. There it is. Save image as, and it better not be a goofy version. Alright. Go to over. we'll go to... And I guess we'll just save it there, sure. And then we will insert hover, dunk. And this is going to be our reference for bullcrap and shenanigans and where it will go. Alright. It's a little stretch there. Expand the wide boy. There we go. Alright, so... we labeled these, I guess, with colors. 42 pixel dots. So this section, right, would closely be to that, basically. And then this right here, at least in the original, was going to be like these, like this type of piece. With it like angling down. You can see how it like angles down off the shoulder. I think I want to do something more like the tire here, where it like hangs off his hip, and it's more like samurai armor. That's a thing I could look up. Yeah, samurai. Like, let's see here. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you can see the frickin' hello. Just give me an image that I can zoom in on. Okay, I can do this. But why can't I just zoom in here? Frick off. Fine, open image, new tab. That actually took a while to load. That means it's high quality. Anyways, so now you can see how there's like crap going off the hips, and that's like almost. So I think I want to do something kind of like that with those side pieces. Also, or Savannah Citadel. Do it. Come on. There it is. Oh, well, behind schedule. Yay. Shut the frick up, dog! So I think what we should be doing first is maybe at least putting something on the track. And actually, I was brainstorming just a smidge bit, and I just thought of a way to do the cupola, which is not a vital piece, but I might as well have it because it looks cool, lol. These need to be like a gunmetal. That's even a thing here. I'm gonna frickin' get copyrighted or something stupid for some. What the frick is this bullcrap? Hello? Frick off, bro. Can I just make them this brown color? Because that's actually pretty accurate to like a rusty type thing. Maybe like let's change it to orange, like reddish brown. That's it. Black, green, light bluish, gray, red, white, or yellow. Now I'll make them both black. That kind of makes sense. If you don't know what I'm referencing here, flip that around again. Flip it the correct direction. Boing. Alright. So So, it's not a Janie Wikipedia. Alright. Alright. And no, we're not called Janies anymore. They're called the American Railroad Association thing. They're no longer called Janies. Janies frickin' suck. Janies absolutely are dog crap. They frickin' suck. Yeah. Frick off. Just let me. Thank you. So, if you don't know how a knuckle coupler works, basically, you have your knuckle right here. You have your knuckle, and then you have the rest of the, I guess, if we're going off hand analogy, that would be the rest of the wrist. I guess the other fingers. Basically, the coupler is making that kind of shape. If you can see that, I don't know if you can. They're basically making this type of shape. And whenever another car backs in, it's really hard to like do this because you have to. But whenever another car backs in, the knuckles can open. So generally on locomotives, they don't have a pin. I guess because this doesn't have a pin in it. I don't know why there's no pin. That's weird. But they don't have a pin apparently. It's so weird. I guess it's because instead of backing the car into the locomotive, you back the locomotive into the car. So why would you need this one to open? Because you're backing this into anyway. Basically, in the earliest days of railroading, okay, you used to have link and pin couplers, in which you had your car is back here, so the car is over here, and then attached off of that car, right? Attached off the car was this little doohickey. And what this was it's a little piece, and then it had a hole in it. Then you would take one of these, you would, you know, copy that and mirror it, and if you had two of them, like so, and say if you wanted to put the cars together, right? You get that's a car. So if you wanted to take your two cars and you wanted to put them together, you would have these little bits popping off, and then we're going to use a different color. We're going to use, I guess, this. And what you would have in between these would be a link. So it's like a freaking 1-inch thick piece of metal that looks a little bit like that. You would have this, and that would be in between your cars. Colors can vary, obviously, but that would be in between your car. And then connecting the link, you have a pin, hence link and pin. So you have a pin right here, and another pin. So here's your link, and then you have two pins on either car, and these little bits popping off. And then you just have this link, and then there's two pins in it, and then that keeps your train cars together. And then you can have however many cars you have in the line, and then you'll choo-choo, pulling all of them. The problem came whenever the links started to break. They started to explode, and not really a good thing for railroading. because you don't want your links exploding. I didn't know if you know this, but having a train car decouple midway through going from industry to industry, or industry to yard, or doing switching, that's not really a good thing. And also, it used to be a common saying that you could tell a new brakeman, the guy who couples the cars, you could tell a new brakeman because he had all his fingers. Yeah. Very dangerous. So they quickly adapted from that shenanigans, and instead of your Lincoln pin, they developed some Janey couples, and basically you had your knuckle, and it looked something like this. This is attached to your car now. And of course it's like suspended back here and it's like suspension, but no, I'm not doing that. For suspense. Yes, it's fine. Dunk. And you had something that looked more like that. What this did was then you could have another couple, and that one would kind of be resting from the other side, and this one would be attached to its car. Like so. Probably not the best of drawing skills, but you get the point. Basically, little knuckles, like so. Basically, you have this part, the actual knuckle fingers, and they have holes in them because during the transition period between Lincoln pin and knuckles, you actually needed those little holes so you could put a Lincoln pin, even if it was a knuckle, because they hadn't adopted it yet. It became mandatory, so they kind of had to. It's fine. And the nice big advantage of knuckles, well, they were so much safer, because what you had in your knuckle is the knuckle itself could open, so it looks something more like this, basically, like a C shape, and then whenever it closed, it looked more like that-ish. Again, very crudely drawn, but you get my point. Basically, the knuckles can open, and there's a little piece inside of the knuckle whenever it does open. And there's a little tiny piece in here, a little bar that sticks out, and that is actually what kind of holds the knuckle together. So there is like a pin back here, but that does nothing. It just holds it in place, basically, and you could use like a frickin' stick, and that would do literally nothing. Oops. But what you would do is you would have another knuckle, and then it would bang into here, and then it would close these. So basically, you would take all of this, and you would rotate it, and then you're again, very crude, but it would close, and then you would be good. And then to open it back up, you take the cut lever, wherever it is on this car, and then you would just pull the cut lever. It would lift this pin, and then it would allow you to basically open up the knuckle, and then you'd be able to pull the train car away. So it's a much easier system. And that's why they had knuckle couplers, because they're so much better. And basically, we're gonna be building this but with Legos, and it's actually pretty easy because I thought of this system. So, what we're gonna have is these little bits on both ends, obviously, but these little bits. What these are gonna do is they're gonna house some Oh yeah, I actually kind of do want to get this in real life, so we're going to try and make sure that all of the colors can actually be a thing in real life. Yeah, we're gonna repeat this actually. This is such a good song. Yes, Luke. Off, Luke. Yes. We just want this song. Yes, this song. Just this. I do have brackets saved. So that's basically the shape, although we do need another like piece over here obviously, but it's fine. Install the piece. There you go. It's basically a knuckle couple, right? I mean, basically. So, yeah, there's your knuckle. And then we're gonna put a nice rigid, like, thick, big piece back here. A nice, big, rigid 2x2 brick back there. Just so we can do things. So why not? And we'll see if we can install one of these plates here. Yes, we can. Basically, what we should be able to do is do a bit of that. Actually, I think those will actually hinder it more, so maybe not. So we have to open up the knuckles. Yes, pry open the knuckle. That's probably way too far, but it's fine. And we will now move this over here. It's fine. Okay, I can't have these pieces either. It's okay. It's fine. Control Z. Get rid of the problematic part. Release. Thank you. Sir. It's fine. Alright. And there is a little bit of give, but that's actually totally normal. Hello? Sir? No, I don't care.
An
What the
epic
f-
production like
Sir?
Indiana Jones series is true.
It's fine. Although Jungle Joyride is pretty good. Jungle Joyride is pretty good, so. Okay, delete that, I guess. Because I failed. Okay, how does one do this? So I know it can shift, like, left to right, like, laterally, I guess. So it can do things, but these cars look like they're not really shifting too much. So okay, guess we're not building the couplers first. Let's build the wheel flanges. Because on real train cars, basically the wheels, they have a little piece that sticks out, and that actually helps them stay on the track. Now, can this be in black? Yes, it can. Nice. Racist. What? Starts colliding, but no. Okay, so that's about where they would sit. Now, does that look right? No, because the wheels are way too freaking small. So we have to beef up the wheels a little. Which is actually a nice thing because we can get better wheels by using. That's not what we're using though. Makes way more sense as a train wheel for this gauge of track. And I don't know how I'm gonna do the flange actually, because because that doesn't fit. So yeah. Although the wheels could just stay static, but I still can't add a flange then because there's not enough room. So flanges are the parts of the wheels that actually keep the freaking wheel on the rails. So it's pretty darn important, but I don't know. I guess I could use this as the actual wheel, and then you could connect the thing at the back. So So I can see how the wheels would go together, and then I could add the truck detail. But then the back side needs to get detailing. So. Oh yeah. So, my forest tears? So that is really weird, and that one is that one is plus, so yeah, it's fine. We only have to use like one, or is it gonna be multiple? It's fine. Alright. No, it has to be like multiple. Alright, well. Is there any round 2x2 brick that I can use here? Well, there is, I guess. Brooklyn. Die cube? Hey! Copyright demonetized. What? Alright, we need to make like one axle, I guess. This is all cool now. So we're gonna have to use like the T style like technique. Like the bars. We're gonna have to use the T type bar. Oh yeah, we can do hoses really easy, by the way. Which is nice. That was an axle. Okay. Actually, that would be like perfect. As long as there's like space in between. Is that technically some space? We'll just make this temporarily different color. There's technically space, but there's no reason for that, so. Because we'll just have the bar go until it kadunks into everything. It's fine. Shut up. Shut up. I don't know why it let me place it there, but hey, that works. It's fine. Alright, there you go. And then I did to the very end of the rail. So we need one that's like 5, so that's 8. This one's 6. So then this one is 5. Not 8. 6 does not walk. So we have to use 5. There you go. Alright, well there's our axle. So there's 1. And actually, I just realized, it doesn't actually matter if this is a T-joint, it can still spin freely. technically, because if we attach a brick that's circular hole instead of T-hole, that way the axle can still spin, because it's just gonna ride inside. The problem with that, however, is we do not want it to be spinning, because if it spins, that's bad. So, oh yeah. Probably gonna make it like free one. And actually, let me take all of these pieces. Oh yeah, the Sonic Unleashed soundtrack is so good, and these remixes are... Woo! Yeah, this is a way you can change how wide the thing is here. Oh, what the frick? Anyways. Also, a quirk of the... Oh, this thing can't be dark bluish. I'll make it black. It's fine. Actually, what color is the, So the trucks are black, in between is a dark gray, and the actual axle you don't see, so you actually don't need to worry about that, which is nice. These are like light gray instead of the other things, so we'll make these light gray. And I guess the axle can also be light bluish gray, sure. And then the middle part can stay dark bluish. And then the actual... and... the actual, truck itself is more of a black color, so it's fine. Alright. And, yeah, a weird... going back to that tab. A weird quirk of the trucks is like apparently they rotate from here, which is kind of weird. I'm gonna make them rotate from the middle because logic. But also, as you can see, so the fuel tank is over here and it slopes down across and slopes back up along the frame, but the trucks, when they connect, flat, long, spin, flat. It's very strange. So the front part is actually just flat, so it makes it very easy to make here, because you literally just put a 3x3 in on. There you go. Although, no, you put a 2x3 because it just makes sense. Because track clearances and crap, anyways. I'm not gonna get into that discussion, but track clearances, yeah. So there's the thing. And they pivot off of, at least on this truck, they pivot off the front, but on this truck, they pivot off the... I know, above the front side, it's just a duplicated axle, because, and there's about a wheel of space in between every wheel, but we're going to do a little bit more than a wheel, because it looks a little bit more than a wheel. So, it's fine. Alright. Now we're going to probably... we're going to move this temporarily. Then we're just going to highlight all of that. Control C. So that doesn't lock. Okay, that actually does work. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 plates in between. So that's 2 bricks and a plate, basically. So we can put 2 1x3s. And that basically just makes it a little bit more rigid. And the frame and the base in general is going to be very important to get really rigid. Because basically, if this part isn't nice and solid, then everything else is going to be poo-poo. And that's not a good thing. So we're going to have to try and fix that. Because if we make the trucks and the frame and everything else, that's gonna have to support all of the weight of everything. The whole train's weight is literally riding on the trucks. So if the trucks aren't solid, we are freaking screwed. So we gotta make sure we're good. We can do that very easily, however, so that's really nice. How do we do that easily, you ask? I have no idea. We're gonna do it anyways. It's fine. It's fine. And we need something connecting this. So I think over here, we're gonna delete. No, we're not gonna delete these. We're just gonna delete these. And that gets rid of the things. Actually, technically, from a physics standpoint, this is actually really unsecured, because if a lot of weight is placed, just try to point the screen. If a lot of weight was placed in between these 2 bricks, these would just snap. They would just snap in half, because it's 2 giant pieces of metal basically trying to support a bunch of metal right up above it. So if like an anvil landed on here or something, it would just snap. So, oh snap. That's basically. We're gonna have to fix that. It's fine. I don't know how we would fix that, so we're gonna not deal with it for now. It's fine. And we're going to have a system in mind. So what we're gonna do is we're going to have a singular singular plate right here, and then no, we can keep that still. It's fine. And we can just put like a well, honestly, that might be where the other piece connects. The piece that deals with the other crap, so it's fine. Oh yeah! a way you can hide a piece? There is a way you can... Okay. That's actually really nice. That way, I can just yeah, it's not that hard to get this back on the track, so I think I might just dunk and then highlight that entire thing. That's fully highlighted. Alright, highlight that entire thing and create into a submodel and call it track. Then what we can do is, yeah, we can we'll put it at the top of the list, but now we can select this, hide it, that way we can get a nice look at all the things down there. I can't, it sounds a little sus, but it's fine. We can get a nice look from a perspective that we couldn't otherwise see, and we can fabricate a solution. Alright, hide the track. So it's still there, but it's just hidden. So now we can walk it down here and it makes way more freaking sense. Now the problem we have here is how am I supposed to connect these? Well, we have this wonderful thing called plate round. And in plate round, we have this wonderful piece called whatever the frick this is called. And this is a 1x1 round with open stud. And what we can do is we can put that in between. Now that's connected, and also it looks like air brake detail or something. So, detailing and fun. Yes, I guess I don't know. Actually, you can also use one of these. You get another one of those up here. What I mean by another one of those is a 1x4 tile. And on this side, it's going to be a 1x4 plate, but same concept. Basically, it's a 1x4 piece. And basically, that will now sit on the bottom of the track, and that's going to act as a flange. So we can't go around corners that well, but that's okay. We can walk out about a wheel system if I really wanted to, but that's fine. Oh yeah, we're back to Savannah Citadel, let's go. But yeah, so that will keep us on the track. Straight track, but it will keep us on some kind of a track. Actually, can I hide it from here? Yes, I can. That's nice. By doing a right click, can I hide it? Yeah, that kind of looks like brake rigging. So we'll say it's brake rigging, sure. Even though it goes down like a forward of the wheels, it's fine. It's brake rigging. Shut up. What? You don't know anything. Did I walk in the... Shut up. You don't know anything. Shut the frick up right now, Jeremy, or I will come to your address and kill you. Shut up. Did you get the memo yet? Anyways. Just temporarily put those in there. And that's basically what it will look like. Oh, it deleted the... That's weird. Whatever. Yeah, there's one truck. And then in between, around here is going to be a fuel tank, and then on the other side is going to be another truck. But as we saw in the picture, this kind of slopes instead of being flat. So this has to slope around. And how we're going to do that is I have no idea. I'm kidding. What we're going to use is this person. Yes, it is. Yes. That's exactly what I need, except it's 1x4. That's not exactly what I need. Oops. It's fine. And this isn't this color, so that's nice. What the frick was that? Yeah, I don't really think that fits. And that doesn't walk at all. Gosh darn it. Realizing completely off frames. It's fine. Yeah, it's accurate. And actually, that part is black on here, so... Maybe that's actually the brake rigging. I don't know. Let's get a more detailed picture. Alright. I didn't want to search up any scale, but thanks for nothing, I don't know. I'm now on there is ES44AC 3D models available on like Sketchfab and stuff. Like Turbo Squid, I guess. So we can check out the trucks here, I guess. So that is just a square boy. That is flat boy. And I think I think those are actually sanders. Whatever. There's a part that sticks out, so we have to build it. Apparently on the Norfolk Subone stuff, it's black. Okay. So we'll put another 1x3 plate to kind of secure that area, and also because we need extra extensions. And black piece in there. And that's basically your truck. Almost. almost there, basically. It's basically already there. And of course it extends another brick, but we'll do that in a second. But we need a way to attach it. So the truck's attached near the flat side, in between the first and second axles. I'm looking at it from this perspective, so first and second. So we attach out here. Yeah, stacking pieces, though, increases rigidity. It just does. So we will stack a few more pieces up here. And it's more biased towards the false axle. So what I think I might do is have that additionally. That, put these, and that. That is the main thing right there. Put that in place. Now a pin will go in that, and then secure that as an actual truck. Yeah. Normally traction motors would go like somewhere in this vicinity, but it's fine. I think also, whenever you have this part, I'm pretty sure this kind of extends back more. So we're gonna have to build out a little. But we'll do that after we build this next section. So yeah, I guess we're working on mainly the trucks today. That would be accurate, but it's not accurate. So, I guess a 2x2. With a bracket type piece. I don't know what bracket would go here, but some kind of a bracket. Maybe this one? Does come in that color. Although that looks worse than the other one. Although you can't really tell. And actually... Oh wait, no, that just straight just ends. That just ends right there, okay. Oh, so you don't see the other side. And I can't do that, because you don't see the wheel. So... I need a modified piece. I need a jumper. And it needs to be in black. Let me! And I need to put it like right there. There. That is exactly what we're going for. Exactly? Exactly what we're going for. Alright, perfect. So then we Control-C this onto every single axle. So basically what this does is it gives us the box that we want, but also preserves the wheel at the bottom, which we still want to see, because that's part of how that looks, basically. Alright, so that gives us a nice little thing. Now we need a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1 by 10 tile, basically. So we're gonna get a 1 by 4. And actually, we can put these more on these sides, because there are actually hoses that you can get. So if we search up like hose, or like a hose, like a flexible something, and yeah, something like this. Then you can have like a hose piece or something. And your tablet, yes. And that kind of goes on there. Yes. That's a long buoy. That's not enough of a long buoy. And that's a long buoy. And that's still too long. Gosh darn it. So basically what we need is this. And that basically just needs to be able to connect into there. Apparently that actually works. So something's kind of like that, basically. Wish there was like a 9L version, but it's fine. Yeah, this one should be able to dunk. The problem is I need that to be a little bit tighter, so 8L kind of has to work. So that would kind of sit like that. The problem is it's stubborn and doesn't want to. So we select this, and just pull. No. Okay. This one. Why are you still... What is happening? Okay, hoses are a no-go. I don't know. Where is it? It left. Alright. And stud, yes. And stud. That makes total sense, alright. We could do something like this. I think. We could have 1x3. Hold on. We might have a thing here. So if we get rid of this, and we get a 1x3. Oh, wait, no. Gosh darn it, man. Aesthetics doesn't matter, I guess. I don't know. It's fine. Shut up. Shut up. Wait, what the frick? Alright. Hose ribbed. Now, if we take this and we clunk it in here, that's already too big. That one's 3L. This one's 4L. pretty sure you could maybe stretch that out. Just a smidge. Maybe. Just like stretch it out. Yeah. That would walk. Come on. Alright, I do want to have like some kind of a detail there. Either way, we're gonna have to do that to connect these in the first place, because anything else won't really work. So, you know. Now, so what do the trucks actually kind of look like, right? So I was trying to replicate like the brakes and crap, because brakes are nice and important. I guess. Nice. Pathetic zoom. Alright. So, the trucks, they have the suspension, which I'm not going to be doing. Although I could replicate it. Whatever. They have the brake rig right there. I think those are the brake pistons. I'm not sure. But those are part of the brake rigging, I think. Or part of the suspension. And this is where the actual axle connects. So technically something should go there. Whatever, it's fine. You know what? It's too late to fix it now. And if we show the track, it's not that far out, actually. I'm not sticking that far out of the rail. It's not disproportionate, so that's fine. So maybe we could just add like a sneaky little jumper with a, like a round piece or something. Like a, tile. You probably can't see me again, but I'm trying to search for things. That's fine. Shut up. Something like this, maybe? Keep it that color. Something like that actually kind of works. So I guess we'll keep it. Boom, 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 boom. Now, to represent those little breaks, I think I might be able to put if we have those parts again, and then if we have could do that, and that would be a lot of detail, but... Some pretty good drums, by the way, just saying. There you go! Actually, can I just get rid of this port and then just have that directly connect? With like... Nah, I don't think I can. That is an immense amount of detail, and that actually looks like what it looks like. So we are keeping that, and where the frick did that? What the frick? Okay. I feel like that's a lot of detail, really. So I'm pretty proud of that. That looks like a truck. Where's the playground here? Yeah, this piece. I'm gonna use one of these. Plunk that onto there. Now we can get a little bit more detail, because I so desperately need that. And you know what? I'm gonna put a ball joint. Why? Frick you. That's why. Why I put a ball joint there? Because I can connect for that ball joint. I'm kidding, that's stupid. I'm gonna put a yeah, you literally cannot see me. It's fine. Clipping. That is a clipping. Alright, well, it's fine. Alright. Boom. Well, there's one truck. That is pretty freaking good. Copy a mirror. Donk. Donk. There you go, that's a built-up truck. Oh, frick yeah. And I think I need to expand this again. Does that look small in comparison to everything else? Alright, well. It's fine. Actually, is there something better I could use as a brick? Like a 3x, like a 1x3x5 or something? Instead of brick you can obtain. You can get those in like 1x1 form, but that's not really gonna help. So, in terms of shenanigans, we don't have them. Okay. There you go, there's a truck! And that doesn't look half bad, that's a truck. We have those little brake things on the sides. Like, that is about as much detail as I could possibly put in. And the funny part is they are barely even part of the wheel, and on the Lego version, they are literally the whole wheel. It's the truck detail. It's fine. It's fine. It's okay. I could probably shorten it by leaving that there. Probably do something like that, and that makes it small and look a little nicer. So flip, flip. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Flip. There you go. And that's a little bit less. And you know, it's a little better, I guess. And now my phone is turned off. Yay. And technically, if I wanted to, I could add like a bar here. Got a bit of detail. Like if I wanted to, I could take a bar. Let's see. There's an actual bar. Here we are. Like if I search up 8L. Not a Technic. Something like that, I guess. Okay, I guess 6L. 6 length, I guess that stands for. Rigid hose and maybe foot. Insertion, yes. And if I wanted to, sure. Okay, well, whatever, I didn't even want to do that in the first place. Yeah. Wide boy! You know, it's fine. Yeah, it's a very wide boy, but you know, it's fine. This boy's in. Yeah. So this now rests on the track. And it isn't really overbearing, it's basically the size of the ties, which is not that bad. It's pretty well proportioned, pretty nice. So, yeah, now we can get something like a Technic piece here. A pin. You can get a Technic pin, get the dual-sided one. Whatever it is. I guess it doesn't exist. I could use something like that, but I wanted something like so. Dunk, dunk, dunk. Black? Alright. that's it. Okay, well, racist. What the frick? It's fine. Anyways, this can now technically spin. I don't know why you would need it to spin since it's so rigidly attached to the track because reasons, but it's fine. It is definitely going to be pinned in though. Like this will definitely be all good, and the wheels are showing, which is part of the design. We have built up a significant amount of stuff there. And if you compare the two, so if you compare the two here, if I get a better view of this. There you go. How's that for a truck? Yeah? Yeah. I like that. That's pretty good. I like that. Anyways, we can delete this madness over here. It's fine. I'm going to eraser this. Alright. So we got a truck now. So it'd probably make the most sense to build the frame now. So that's this part right here. And also the steps. And that's one of a couple holes, but we'll put those in a second. But we're gonna build the frame, which is just a rigid piece, at least for now. So if we were to steal a truck here, then this is about 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Two, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. 14, roughly in length. So we'll say 14 and call it done, I guess. Why is it Control Y? I don't get why redo isn't Control Shift Z instead of Control Y. I don't get that. It just makes perfect sense to have Control Shift Z instead of Control Y. Like, why is that the key? So apparently the fuel tanks are going to be, I guess that's more like 15, so yeah. But now we need to figure out what to do with the truck, because we can't just design the whole locomotive and not have some kind of connections for like armatures and the skeleton inside, like the knee joint. Like we gotta you know, because this thing has to come apart. So we can't just build like massive side panels and expect it to work. We have to actually plan out what we use. Can you shut
See
up?
differences today and for a lifetime. Purina One, a difference from day one.
Is this meant to have an actual ad playing, or is it meant to just be that? What the frick? Fine. Yeah, in that 1.5 hours, we probably got more work done than in the previous 2.5 hour live stream. Oops, it's fine. So, we now do this, then that's well, now way more clear. Oops, it's fine. It's fine. Yes. That's a tiny pin for this amount of shenanigans. It's fine. In fact, I think I might remove that, and instead of having a pin, we're just gonna have nothing there. I guess, for now, because we have a lot of space we can play with right here to put the truck on an armature, so that's really nice. And these things can be separate because there's multiple mounting points. You have these and this, especially, which is very important. Alright, so now we need to go into the stage that everyone loves, hates, everyone hates. And what we need to do is now we need to figure out where all of this shenanigans is going to go. Alright, so I don't even. Okay. Alright, so the Norfolk Savons, these right here are going to become the wing parts in the back. Those are going to be wings, basically. The fuel tank, I will actually know what I'm going to do with this, and it's going to be detachable. And the fuel tank is going to act as our weapon. So it's going to be able to detach and then transform basically like separate from the actual diesel. So this is going to be our weapon. So we can completely get rid of that basically. That's not really a concern. So the nose of the loco is going to be our shoulders / hips. Because I think I either want to do both from the same thing or one from, either I'm gonna have both of them from the same part, or it's just gonna be one of the sections. But what I could do is have like this fold over. In fact, I could have this be part of the chest because I can. I might as well. Could have that be part of the chest and have it be exactly like Prime, in which he has his little side doors right here. There's a side doors. No, black doesn't work. Yellow walks. Side door, right? This part. This piece can very easily be translated to being this part in particular, but folded in half. So the numbers right here, these numbers are going to basically fold over, and then this is going to become half its size. That way you can basically just compress the part, and it's very nice. So we already know what we're going to do with the fuel tank. But there's no one on Prime that has his guns, so I guess we're going to have to draw one. Or a weapon of some sorts. This, I guess. Some kind of weapon basically would be here. I don't know, it's very strange. Yeah, basically some sort of a weapon boy. You know what, instead of these dots, I should get rid of the dots. Yeah, just clean that up a little. Fix. There you go, clean up those lines a little. And you know what, let's do a cleanup of the thing here, because it's a little bit blurry, and you can not really tell where some things are. So let's do a little bit of a cleanup and refine the detail. The horsey boy, you know, it's fine. And go find the Norfolk Southern logo, and that's a lot cleaner and a lot easier to read. And down here, this should say Norfolk Southern. Gonna make sure that just doesn't exist. Okay. Okay, bye-bye. Fine. There. Yeah, you know it's meant to say Norfolk Southern, but it's very hard to make small text, so it's gonna be a scribble language. It's gonna be like Arabic text. I don't know. It's weird. It's fine. It's the railroad. They do whatever they want. It's fine. There. That's meant to say Norfolk Southern, but I'm too lazy to make it say Norfolk Southern, so just leave it as blobs of text. Oh yeah. It's fine. There. It's completely fine. You can totally tell exactly what that's meant to be. I mean, fine. Yeah. Norfolk Southern. Yeah, I did fine. Okay, no, that's terrible. Alright. Yoink, 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 yoink. There you go, it never even existed. Now it's just crying. Trains, and we will not repeat this. Yeah, you can tell I'm very drunk when I drew out those lines there. It's fine. Anyways, it doesn't have to be perfect, but yeah, perfect. So, this... No, I should just have, like, a freaking... I should get, like, a pen and paper. I guess pencil and notebook.
Rocket has a way to help with that. When you sell with Rocket Homes,
You shut your mouth. You go now, please. Thank you. Goodbye. Good night. Good night? Yes, good night. Okay. So that will flip over and there you go. Cape, weapon, very crude, but it's fine. Jeez. Shoulder. There you go. Very, very crude. There you go. There. That just became very, very bad. Whatever, it's fine. Yeah, it's this part. You can cross-reference with the prime on the side. I don't know. Anyways, it's fine. So we got some of the chest. We have... Alright, we got the chest figured out, kind of. We got some of the back. We got the shoulder and the hip kind of figured out. The head is going to be a whole thing, so we're not going to deal with that. Now, where are the general things going to be? Like, what's the arm? Who cares? It doesn't matter. It's fine. Alright. Arm and leg. So that's going to be the cape. That's the shoulders. Alright, you can tell that this part is pretty thick. And yeah, so the fan assembly, which is like this back part, I think it's specifically this section will be the chest, at least the majority of the chest. So that's the chest, not the steam chest, just the chest. That's the chest, that little fan assembly, so that gets rid of this. And yeah, and then that leaves kind of like this whole section. What I'm trying to figure out is what do we do with the trucks? Because, you know, they're a pretty big component, and I don't want to waste them on something that looks stupid, so, you know. Could the trucks be... He could be ice skating, just saying. They could just be part of the leg in general. But that doesn't really walk. Okay, well, that doesn't really walk though, so I don't know. What could the trucks be? Because they're a pretty major part. They have to be used for something as well, so, you know. I'm pretty sure in the stud.io axle. Yes, okay, so technically, if we yeet and delete the wheels, they will technically still be fine. Anyways. So what does this look like? That looks like a shin. Just saying, that kind of looks like a shin, and there's a nice, juicy little thing right here where I can connect some shenanigans into it. So I think this is going to be our shin. This part, right here, this part of the truck is going to be the shin. So that's the shin, and what are these going to be? Because these have to go bye-bye in order for this to be a shin. So... yeah, and that kind of gets rid of a lot of things, but these are the shin, right? And we need to get rid of these, and where do we put these? It's a constant battle. Where do we put this part? Who cares? Do it. But we want it to look cohesive. Oh, frick. It's fine. Anyways. So not this part, but the inner part of the truck assembly is going to be the shin. So what's going to be a thigh, I guess, is the better question. Then the waist. We need like the upper and lower arm. So this can spin very easily, and these can come apart very easily. And I don't know what that would do for us, but that would definitely help. Because then we can split this off. And then, hold on, so we can flip this. And then we can take these pieces, because they can flip up, yes. So we spin this, then we take these parts and this part, and then we flip them together. And then I guess we can flip that back up, but we don't have to. But if we do that, then we have a 2x2 section that can be used for something. I don't know. Maybe like a four-arm like guard like this. That could definitely be used for something nice, though. Because I'm not having a whole truck be the shin. That would be so dumb. But yeah, so the actual part, the like suspension and all that crap has to go bye-bye. The problem is, what do I do with it? Because we still need, because we got the shin, we still need feet. Hold on, could they be the feet? Could they could be the feet. Wait a minute. Could they? We have a slight heel, I guess? And then that could be the... So then I guess that would be that, then that would anchor in, and then we could fold down and then peg into the shin. So I guess we need a connection point on the shin, but we'll walk those out later. So we got the foot and the shin. So that whole assembly can kind of be like the lower leg. And then after that, we basically need something else for the other thing. The problem now is how are we supposed to get the foot actually to be in? Because we need like, we literally need this piece. We need like a piece to go here. It's a technical piece. Where is it? Yeah, this one. This piece. We need this piece to go right there. So then the foot can connect. So basically, we can use these little pumps can be the heel, or not the heel, like the ankle. These are basically going to be our ankles. But we need some kind of an assembly. However, since most of these plates can just cover up a bunch of crap, we can just throw in some shenanigans. Sure, it's fine. So if we throw in some kind of connecting armature that can kind of just be a one-use connecting thing and just plonk down an ankle joint that connects to the shin and connects the feet and the shin together off of one armature that could serve as the thigh, maybe. Maybe on the thigh joint, what we could have is from the knee, like, there could be a part that wraps around and then goes down and then connects into the shin. And that would make that more sturdy and also give us access to a lot of nice things. So I could do something like that with like a bunch of hinges basically folding around like a giant plate. It'd be like if you went snowboarding, absolutely ate it, and then had to get like plates put into your shin or something. That would literally be that. There would just be a metal plate just right there. Except Transformers are made of metal, so I guess in this analogy it would be a flesh plate. I don't know, it's weird. It's fine. But yeah, we got this figured out, so we can highlight both the trucks now. So I guess in part 3, we'll start assembling it. and then it might take about 5 parts. So, part 1 was really goofing around, so that doesn't really count. I figured out some things, like the Sentinel Prime cape idea. Other than that, nothing really was done. So, yeah. So basically, the second stream, this one, is really whenever this kicked off. Like, this is really where you should be starting, basically. Because, oh. Jeez. But that's not, it's not 120, it's, I think, 420. Whatever, thanks. But yeah. We don't have a lot of it done, but we have the truck, which was a struggle, but I got a lot of detail, and this can be used for a lot of these things. No, I will get rid of some of the rigidity, so maybe not. Oh, wait, these parts. What am I gonna do with that? Oh. I completely forgot that was even a freaking thing. Oops. What am I gonna... Oh. Man. Hold on, let me just copy this. And actually, I can give a little context here. Yeah, I can give a little context. So, what we can do, we can take this, and this is what I've been referencing this whole time. Basically, I was going to take these parts, fold them up, and then that piece can do whatever. That would be all foot, basically. That's all foot. Can you see the problem? We have these two massive pieces just kind of jutting out. If those were gone, then we'd have a pretty nice little foot here. And that would work extremely well. And honestly, we can modify these after and then make it more stable by flipping this one and then flipping these. So, something like this. That way it's a more stable base. The problem is, what do I do with this? Because this piece basically I don't want to exist. Solution! I just thought of it. Alright, we got a solution. I think it will work. If we take a hinge, I don't think it's actually in hinge. I think it's in plate modified. Yeah, that's what I was fearing. Yeah, that's what I was fearing. Is that piece flat? I think it actually is. I hope it is. I think that's actually leveled. Alright, so if we get in another one of those, like, class of piece, basically. Actually, if we use, hold on, big brain, if we use one of these, never mind, I expanded, darn it, it's not flat anymore. And it gives a little bump. Someone else gives a bump. Oh, wait a minute. Fold it up, it doesn't. Hold on. We might have a solution. Okay, so if we had this piece, basically... If we flip this around... That gives a flat profile, which means it's still going to be stable, technically. See? Completely flat. No interruptions, I don't think. Nope, not a single one. And it actually expands the base and makes it look even cooler. So if I put that back exactly how it would be here, which would be... Oh, see, that's the problem. Because it would be here. Which means it's not really doing what I want it to do with it. And I can't really put it on the other side, because that's kind of not how that works. And I can't flip which side the piece is on. Walk us into a design, hopefully. So if we just drop that on there, that obviously is not how that should look. But if I add something like this, and then add like a brick, which I can't have, don't I? But if I tilt this, I guess 2 plates tile. And how will that walk? Because if I hinge this like a 45-degree angle. Although keep in mind there is a break here, technically. But that doesn't look too stupid. But it isn't flat. That's the problem. Because it isn't a flat piece. That's the whole reason why I need it. Proud. Sheesh. Alright. That technically works. It kind of fills the gap, maybe. Hey Ding Dong, you have this suspicious piece. How about you frickin' use it? Ding dong. Ding 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 dong. Flip the correct way. There we go. Ding dong, it's probably completely round. That's basically what I need. That way, this can just turn. And that honestly can probably be on like the backside or something. Because I'm pretty sure that will just spin. It should. And if it doesn't, that's stupid. Oh, that's an issue. C. It's fine. There you go. Yeah, the bottom can stay just like that. Alright. And we'll delete the old system. And copy paste. Dunk. There you go. There. New truck design, oh yeah. Alright, we accommodated, now walks properly, at least it should, and yeah, there we go. Foot! But that should technically work. Let's roll it out. Whatever, it's fine. It's fine? Yeah, it's fine. No, it's fine? That's fine. Alright. It's fine. Dun, dun. Can I actually just use the Technic brick, or do I have to? Yep, I have to do stupid shenanigans because, of course, it collides. Well, it's fine. And I'm not raising these up. I'm not freaking doing that. It's stupid. Alright, I have a better idea. So instead of doing that, I don't know exactly what it's called, but I know there's some kind of a Technic something that you can basically have what I'm trying to do. Yeah, this thing. This thing. That thing. Yes, that thing. Right. Yes, that thing. That thing. Fine. Okay. It's fine. Shut mouth, you go now. Yeah, I can make it out of the strong Technic joint. There you go, beef that up a little. I think it's a link. Or not. But yeah, that walks very, very well. That is extremely low. And since this one's reinforced, it's actually better for stability, so I'm going to use that one. There you go. That just attaches straight onto the Technic. That's a really strong joint, actually. Technic is pretty strong if you engineer it right, so that should actually hold up pretty decently. So that's exciting. And there's gonna be a little bit of stuff, little things, a little bit of stuffies that we will have to overcome here, because now we have to deal with Technic, but we can get out of the Technic pretty fast. So 3L is not quite big enough, so we'll do 4L. And then that just basically easily gives us a nice connection here. Actually, is that even what we want? No, that's actually not what we want. We want a piece that basically converts 2 into 1 with the Technic pin. So we want more like a Technic connector. But I don't think I found one that does that. Just a problem. That one has tons of inputs and outputs, but I don't really need that much. Wait, that works. Hold on. Oh wait, no it doesn't. Okay, hold on. Just make sure it doesn't. Yep, it doesn't. Frick. Guess that just doesn't exist. That is so weird. Anyways. Unless there's something I'm missing that apparently doesn't exist. So, instead... Steering components probably won't do much. However, if I can get that piece, but small, why? there not a smaller version of that Technic link? What? Hello? Oh, I guess I can use that to kind of stop that. Alright, so where on the shin is this gonna actually connect? So that's probably gonna be forwards because reasons, and also behind it would be all the stupid shenanigans. And also detail. So we basically need to get this to go down. And I just realized we have 4 feet. We don't need 4, we need 2. So I don't know. There's just gonna be an extra foot. Sure. Call it maintenance, it's fine. What the frick can I do with the extra truck? Down,
Ad-free YouTube and video downloads. So
short. The problem is I need the truck. I need both trucks for the shins, but I only need 1/2 of the rest of the truck for the actual foot. Or could I just have this? Could I actually just have like 2, just double, just because why not? Could I just have something like that? The answer is obviously yes, but should I have something like that is the better question. Would that walk as a shoe? Is now the question. It's a very symmetrical shoe, though. It's a problem. Because our actual feet are very biased to one side, and that's very not biased to one side. That's actually not. So. Like, if we look at prime even, you can kind of see how that walks. So we need something to do with this extra, just bulk, basically. We have kibble. Darn it, we have kibble. Frick. Well, that's what I'm playing for. We have kibble. Yay. So this could be part of the back, maybe. Now they kind of look like guns. So maybe we can have them as like some freaking missile launchers or something. Like if we had this type of configuration. So if we had something like that, that kind of looks like a weapon. So if we wanted a weapon, we could have a weapon. So that technically works. we could put this back into its normal position. Make this back in the default. And why are those flipped? What? I was flipped on the actual thing, or... No. Did I accidentally flip them somehow? Hold on, if I take this... It's upside down. Now, which one do we care about more? Because if I just... No, frick off. If I simply flip those around a little, that doesn't look too bad. I don't really care. It's a Lego Transformer. What do you expect? It's fine. Okay, as long as it's stable and it looks kind of okay, I am fine. Okay, it's okay. It's fine. Now it's technically a wider, but that's yeah, we'll do that. All right. So yeah, but this piece can look more like this, and this piece can still spin, which means if we spin this down, so if we spin all of that around, then what could that be used for? Well, instead of using these as mounting, that could be used as the mounting point, basically. Something kind of like this. Right? For the back of the leg. So that would be more upside down. That would be flipped. Nope, same piece. They're both the same type of thing. How? What? Okay. Just drop this here and here. Alright, and take all that, drop this here. There. Straight again. Jeez. Alright. Yeah, if I could hang down and maybe be a heel. Yeah, it doesn't really work as a heel. If I could just hang down off the back of the leg. Or alternatively, it could be hanged off the side of, like, the shin. It could be hanged off the back or the side of the shin. Doesn't really matter which one. But we need to do something with this piece, so we'll figure out what the frick we do with it. Because whatever parts could we even use this as? And what is the general shape of it? It's very rectangular in its shape, really. It's very rectangular. Which means I don't know. Maybe it could be clipped onto the front. Or maybe just the back again. Like, maybe you could just have this part and the sides, and then kind of like fold all of that up, and then chuck it all on the back, and then just have a big old, like, camper backpack. But, like, not really. I don't know. Like, okay, so these. Oh, wait. No, I changed this. Hold on. So that's the shoulder pad. That's that section. Which means the hips are free. Hip skirt. Done. Figured it out. Although it's very bulky. So if we attached another joint here, then it would be a little bit of a limited range of the hip, but articulation isn't really the main focus. Which, yeah, so this can either be hip skirt, could it go on the back of here? I mean, there's definitely room, there's definitely a way. You could 100% get it on the back of the shin. That would be so easy, because you would just... Oh, wait, no, never mind. Those don't go all the way down. Oh. That's bad. It's really bad. Well, and there's a clip. So if we just add something, then that could work. So this is where like the ankle is, and this is where the rest of the thing is gonna attach. So basically it's gonna be black at the bottom, I guess. Racist. And what we could do is take this piece, and since it hangs down, then put a clip like literally right here. This could be perfect. So if there's some kind of a plate modified that's this type of piece, in fact there's definitely one, this piece, right there. And then just replace this with two of those plate, 1x2 plate, 1x2 plate, this piece, done, there you go. There, we solved it. That would make a more substantial, like, chin, but... yeah, no. So we'll just shove that on the back. And then maybe just have, like... these could just fold up a little bit, maybe. It's a little bit tall, but we could use the bulk, I guess. I don't know. But that definitely gives a use. Which means I think we figured out the entirety of the truck. I think we basically figured it out. So besides mounting the actual foot and doing all of that and mounting it to some kind of a thigh so you can have an actual so you can have an actual knee. That's all shin foot. That's shin foot. Yay, shin foot. So yeah, shin/foot. There you go. Trucks, done. Fuel tank, done. The whole cab is basically done. This mid section is done. We'll use the fans as a chest. I mean, it'd be kind of wrong to not use both ends here, or like part of the running board, whatever, and use the back and front sides, and use the thing called a knuckle coupler, not as the hand. Like, I kind of have to use that as a hand. It's too perfect. And also, it really works well as a hand, because I'm not doing a normal hand. So the knuckles are now hands. Knuckles are now hands, apparently. So, yeah. We definitely figured out a lot, though, which is really nice. No, I want to save it, like, in game 3D. I have to close it. It's canceled. ES44AC Transformer plans, all caps, italicized, saving pain 3D. It's fine. Alright, well, it's saved. That's nice. Yeah. Now I should make a copy of Prime and use this Prime to determine what I've already done. We basically have the chest figured out, and this part figured out. So now we need... That gets rid of a lot of Prime. Alright, so we need to get rid of torso, like, waist area, and then also arm. We got hand. So I guess chop off his hands. Doink. So we got hand. We got hands. So that's nice. And we still have a lot of things that we could use as things. So yeah. Alright. So, let's see here. These giant chunks are still left, which means one of them has to become the shin, or one of them has to become the thigh, and one of them has to become the arms. I think it makes sense to put the shoulder pads near the arms, so we'll just say that that section is now going to be the arm. And we're now going to say that this section is going to be the thigh, like the thigh slash, Jesus, really hard to write with this, waist slash chest. So this whole section back here, so basically the back part is going to become the upper part, and the front part is going to become, wait a minute. Wait, no, hold on. This part is going to become the lower body. Okay. This part is going to become this section. Okay. So this, the back part and the cape and whatever, that's going to become this whole area. That whole thing is going to be this. And the cape is going to be back here. This part and the shoulder pads are obviously going to be the shoulder pads. That's going to be a whole arm assembly. And then, of course, whatever this is called, that's going to be the rest of the chest. And then the shin foot assembly. And then hand, right? And then the rest of the frame? We have to figure out, what is the rest of the frame going to be? Back kibble. And also, probably a general structural type thing. And also these handrails are probably going to end up in wacky areas. So the handrails don't really matter. Everything else does. So the frame is basically going to be our supports. That's a very general term, but they're going to be our supports. So the frame is really going to be where everything tabs in and everything. The frame is going to be where everything tabs in, which is how it is in real life. The frame is also going to be where everything basically... So the frame tabs everything in. It holds everything. The frame holds everything, basically. And then the frame also serves as kind of an area to have permanent, like, kind of armatures. So all of this is going to be on armatures, basically. So it's going to be a little bit of spaghetti but we'll try and make this transformation as smooth as possible. And it's going to be a really satisfying transformation because a lot of big blocky sections are going to move around in really Jurassic ways. Like the entire arm, the arms are going to be on armatures and they're just going to just going to lift away from the frame. It's going to be really cool. The cape and then all this is going to kind of move away. The weapon is the only thing, really, that's not going to be able to do much of anything. The weapon basically just untabs. This is basically just storage. So if we just did a thing here, if we just remove the tank at the bottom, it's very cursed. Yeah, it's very, very cursed. Yeah, basically that's what it's going to be left with, except there's going to be the frame still. It's a thick baseboard, basically. So that's basically what it's going to look like after you detach the weapon. Basically just a big old box. Basically, that's what you're doing. And then all of these are going to move up in really drastic ways. This section is just going to lift off into the stratosphere, and then this one's going to lift off into the stratosphere. These are going to completely flop around. Trucks are going to be pretty decent. This one especially is going to be on a giant armature, and probably will use the frame to its advantage. And it might be some kind of a slider? Maybe this truck will have like a little post coming off of it, and then the frame will have like a giant slider. You'll slide the truck, and then you'll detach it but put it on an armature, then have that peg into a thigh, and then detach it from the armature, and then completely fold away the frame. It's gonna be really ridiculous. It's gonna be absolute shenanigans. Transformation is gonna be like freaking masterpiece. What the frick just happened? Transformation, okay? It's gonna be so cool. If I actually ever finish it, it's fine. When and if I finish it, it will be really cool. Yeah. We got like everything planned. We now actually know where everything is and how it's gonna move and how it's gonna move around. And we even figured out some of the shin. Like we got the truck here. Like the truck is actually kind of done. Which is really nice. And basically, yeah, what's gonna happen is these are just gonna extend off armatures. This might slide back, or this might come together, maybe, because these are the arms and that's the shoulder pads. That's more at the front, but then this is also the chest. We'll see how that plays out, because we're gonna have to get either this part has to go over here, or this part has to go over here. So, you know, it's gonna just a little ridiculous. A lot of drastic movements, a lot of cool things. And apparently it's roughly Lego track like gauge. So technically you can throw this on and have a Lego train and be nice and good. And I'm gonna try and keep the panels as consistent as I possibly can and make them look as nice as I possibly can. Because one of the main things I want is the alt mode to be very coherent and look like it's a thing. So either the panels are going to be bricks stacked on top of each other, or what's way more likely is a series of panels, basically. So it's a bunch of panels that are connected behind with like hinges, and then they're gonna fold around, and then that somehow connects into an armature. It's fine. So yeah. It's gonna be really cool, though. And my hope is basically it's gonna look like not an HO scale model. I don't know what 6 studs in length really is in real life. But whatever Lego gauge, you know, what is Lego? What's L gauge, I guess? Lego train gauge. L gauge, yes. 140-ish. It's fine. Alright, so here's N scale. Here's L. It's fine. Here's L. Here's HO. It's fine. Shut up. It's fine. Here's T. Here's T. Here's G. It's fine. Shut up. Alright, so basically this is Lego scale. And people have made really cool looking things, cool balls. I don't know if this is gonna be, you know what, let's look this up actually. Hey, look. Let's see here. Lego train transform. Oh frick, it has search results, that's bad. Okay, that's Steam Choo Choo. That's a stupid kids channel. That's a pretty cool animation. Got MPG. Sure, 3.6 million views. Good gracious. It's pretty cute. It's fine. That's pretty cool. Train special. Alright.
We all need to make changes now for our future. By catching public transport just once a week, instead of driving, the amount of poisonous CO2 released into the atmosphere...
Oh yeah, this is really true.
...by more than 600,000 tons every year. A small change can make a big difference.
That is extreme. Is Transperf an actual company? I'm assuming not. Train. So that's an actual ad. That is an ad. That is literally an ad. That is an actual advertisement. That is no cap. It's fine. That's an actual like ad. That's a real freaking thing. Okay. Sure, I guess. We also need that one saved too. But that's an actual ad. Nice. Oh, God, no. As soon as you see Cursed Thomas, it's never good. What is this? Frickin' Shane Ames. One thing you'll notice about a lot of these is they're very over dramatic for no reason, because they don't have to be. There's no sound. It's also pretty nice, and that is frickin' cursed. It's not how you design a steam choo-choo locomotive. Transformer thing. Okay, it was sound effects at least. Fine. What are those wheels? There's no valve gear. Literally cannot function. It is Optimus Prime goofy Agrabah man. There are these extreme stunts. Hello. This is now a reaction channel. Welcome. You are a... No, you cannot escape the simulation. This one's a scorpion. Scorpion, yes, the scorpion. The scorpion one. I like this one actually. Well, not the scorpion, the whatever the fuck this one is, like a bug type thing. I do kind of like this, how they use the wheels as legs. The cab becomes a tail, and then smoke box becomes, you know, the face. For some reason, this cylinder is fine. And then there's the canyon inside. It's pretty cool. See what I'm talking about? Over dramatic for no reason? Fine. Hey look! Valve gear! And that's not how that works at all. That is literally not how that works. At all. Knuckles are decent enough. Oh, that's the scorpion one. Yeah, I like that one. I actually like that one. That's so cool. It just slams into the Knuckles. Yeah, you better pick up your card. Yeah. No, you don't. What? No. You don't need the buffer. No, get that out. No, out in the face. No, goodbye. Why is it freight? That's not freight. That's a passenger locomotive. You don't use freight with it. Yeah, this one's just the ultimate triple quadruple. This one's the freaking this is the octuple transformer. Okay, that's what this one is. It's fine. It's perfectly fine. Oh frick! Oh, they modeled the. Okay, they modeled the things moving. Those actually look like trucks. Oh shoot! I see. It's fine. Oh hey, look! It's the stupid passenger. Although maybe it's not a passenger choo-choo, but it's an electric choo-choo. I guess it's a cargo. It's weird. I expect that to be a passenger train just by how it looks, the aesthetic of it. Because normally you can tell freight and passenger apart really easily. Because reasons. Also, why didn't you put that into the actual trains? Okay, I'm just saying. Also, they don't just start moving instantly and stop instantly. That's not how it works. Like, what is this Chuggington goofy kitty? Okay, they have the sounds at least. It's fine. Okay. Hey look, CCTV. It's fine. They always use that sound effect, I swear. They always use the barricade sound effect. I don't get it. It's well animated. See? Over dramatic. No reason. Also, they'll literally recolors. So impressive. Also, what was that? Goofy ass slowdown. And they always use that music too. So weird. That one's more realistic. And you ruined it. It's fine. It's fine. Was this unstoppable? Why is the freight car transformed? What? Why are you still moving? Your shipping container just frickin' transformed. Stop staring in wonder. Your railroad is broken. What the frick are you doing, you ding-dongs? So why aren't you scared for your life? What the goofy cat. I was expecting the shunter to transform, just saying. Okay, look at that valve gear moving, by the way. That's not how valve gear works. Okay, I'm gonna know that's really not how that works. Donk. It's fine. Alright, where's the actual... Oh, God. Right. Alright, nice music. I'm gonna mute it though, because I feel like I would get copyrighted for it. Transformers! It's that song. Nice couple, although it's not... It's more Lincoln Pin, actually. Of a valve gear walks. That's fun. It looks like it's just a choo-choo. Is it still... Yeah. Dang, you haven't frickin'... Dang. It's a cool tender. It's a little on the small side, but it's okay. Yeah, that is definitely a Lincoln Pin type type couple. I can see the hinge joints. You can't fool me. I see them hinges. That's a lot of hinges. That's kind of what the ES44AC is gonna end up looking like. There's gonna be a lot of exposed hinges, but I think it kind of adds to the style. Really, it adds to the vibe of the choo-choo. It's fine. It's a pretty cool coach though. Looks pretty nice. Alright, take off the caboose. You didn't do that cut properly. It's fine. It's fine. It's nice that they have the cupola. It's a weird door, but it's fine. Still fine. Oh yeah. Alright, let's do this. Oh, yep, there's the joint. Oh, that's a foot! Oh! That's pretty clever. That is pretty clever. Okay. That's why the door looked weird. That's pretty clever. That's cool. I like that, actually. Those are the shorters. Shorters. Yes, the shorters. Shorters. Yes. My favorite. The shorters. It's fine. Now just repeat it. I like how the wheels actually, like, the walk. Like, the valve gear actually moves with the wheels. It doesn't move properly, obviously, but that would be extremely hard to do, especially since it has to, you know, do this. So, it's fine. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's nice that they had interiors, though. That's a cool combiner, though. That's pretty sick. It is pretty cool. Props. That is pretty cool. When was this made? 3 years ago. Holy balls. It's fine. Expecting Rollout to have made some kind of Lego Transformer that's a choo-choo, but I guess not. Alright, I don't... No, I should just keep it on mute the whole time and just do commentary. That way I will never get copyrighted for stupid 18 seconds of music! Okay. Stupid freaking music. Alright, well, can you shut up, please? This is a small choo-choo. frick off. That's not the Shinkansen. That is out of scale, but pretty cool. I like how we did the catenary. Of a panographs. 4 of a catenary, ding dong. It's fine. See, that's why I was skipping the part pickup thing. That's Thomas. Jesus. It's fine. That's an actual steam choo-choo. That looks like a steam choo-choo. I see that, kind of. Well, there's the one in the thumbnail. D is for Disney. Disney. What the frick? It's fine. What is this choo-choo? Hogwarts Express. Decent. It's fine. Inner City 125. Pretty accurate. Like how they did the vents. Freaking rails up one. It's a stupid one. Stevenson's rocket? Alright. A little bit unproportional, but sure. Oh my god. Stupid thing. That stupid thing. Stupid thing. Let me just look this up. The freaking stupid freaking. Good gracious, why do you exist? You don't need to exist. Uses. Is that 3 tracks? Oh my god. No. Does that thing still exist? Like, hello? Of a shell. Well, it's fine. It's a subgenre of YouTube. The Gustav Railgun videos. I don't know. But you can. It freaking uses 2 tracks. And that's like Soviet. Or not Soviet. That's, what is that? What does Germany even use? Do they use normal 5 foot 8.5 standard gauge normal track? Or do they use the stupid dumb idiotic track? I don't know. That looks like Minecraft. Gosh darn it. It's fine. It's just such a stupid thing. It could only walk if there were 2 tracks! Stupid. Germany, why do you even? Like, why do you even? You don't need the power! You don't need this! Do you know what you should have done, okay? Instead of building a freaking giant boom boom, you know what you should have done instead? Okay, Germany, here. Take a steam choo-choo. Okay? Make sure it doesn't have... Okay, you need to sacrifice at least one person. Person, it's fine. You need to sacrifice at least one person for this. Maybe 2 if you want a fireman. But you need at least an engineer, okay? So at least one person. Take a steam choo-choo. Make sure the firebox get as hot as humanly possible. Just the hottest box ever. Okay? Make a firebox that's literally as high as the sun. Make that. Then, after you make your steam choo-choo that has the hardest firebox ever, right? Don't put any water in it. Barrel as fast as you can through the railroad until you reach your destination where you want to blow crap up. And dump a little water in, and then bail out the locomotive, or I don't know, do the I think it's kamikaze, where you, like the frickin' Japanese plane maneuver, where you just dive bomb, basically. Do that, but with a steam locomotive. And just intentionally, just absolutely incinerate the crown sheet, and then instantly flash a crap load of water in the steam. And blow the choo-choo up. That will solve your problem. Do it with an AA-20. I don't know if your frickin' railroad can even handle that. Anyways. We made a lot of progress in part 2. Part 1 was goofing around. Part 2, lots of progress. We have everything mapped out now. We know where everything is going to go. We have the basic structure of how it's kind of going to walk. So, I think in part 3, we're going to have a really fun time. Because that stream, we're going to have to actually figure out how to do all this. No, it's fine. So yeah, we're going to have to figure out how to do all that in part 3. And basically, in part 3, we're going to do the thing. We're going to figure out how everything is supposed to walk. And, yeah. I'm going to make all of this, the whole thing. Okay, maybe not the whole thing. But we will figure out, we'll build the majority of the side panels. We'll do at least, like, we'll probably do at least the entire leg assembly, including the waist and maybe the chest. Although I do have to design, like, a head. I think I need to design a head, though. That's something we definitely need. But we will design a head eventually. It's fine. And also, we'll have to figure out how to do the knuckle couplers. We'll figure that out in part 3. So part 3 is going to be legs, torso, basically lower body and torso, head design, and I guess what the hands will look like. I don't know. Part 4 will maybe be the upper body, and then part 5 is probably, might be potentially the finale, and then part 6 might be whenever I actually build it in real life, if it isn't $200,000 to actually build it in real life. Because I would like to have this in real life, because Norfolk Southern, I love that company. I love Norfolk Southern. They just have the coolest livery ever. And they're like the only railroad that runs here. The other one is CSX. And if I wanted to, I could very easily take a Norfolk Southern diesel and just repaint it into any railroad. I could do BNSF, I could do whatever railroad. I would just have to reconfigure how literally the entire plate system would walk, because most of this is going to be designed off of here. Meaning that a lot of how the pieces are going to go together is going to be how the livery walks. So maybe I could make a modular design. I don't know. The main diesel is going to be Norfolk Southern. The next easiest would probably be CSX, because it would be pretty easy. Maybe a little bit more stable because they have more like color in the thing. I don't know. It's gonna be very weird. But yeah, basically, part 3, we're gonna do the lower body, and actually maybe we might do, we're probably gonna do the lower body, chest, head, hands, and also weapon. So basically we're gonna eliminate the entire bottom half of the choo-choo, mostly including the frame, especially this, the fuel tank, the things, and the couplers, all gonna go bye-bye. And the entire back part is gonna go bye-bye, and and the middle is gonna go bye-bye. So basically, the back half of the locomotive and the bottom is gonna go. So that's nice. But yeah, and I gotta keep in mind that this is in 3D, so there's actually depth. So I gotta deal with the actual like depth of things, and I gotta take that into account. Because it's not just a bunch of flat panels on either side that can just have a ton of hinges. There's a top part. I need something to do with the top. So maybe we'll start planning that out. I don't know. Maybe we can just have the top just be a crap load of hinges and just hinge it together into madness, and then have bullcrap and malarkey. I don't know. It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be weird. But it will walk eventually in part 5 or part 6 or part 85. I don't know. But yeah, this thing isn't gonna be done probably until, depending on how much I walk on it, probably not for the rest of July. I could get it done in July if I really pushed. If I walked like the whole next, if I basically took this whole week off and then did non-stop walk for the next 2 weeks, I would go insane, but also I would complete it. So technically I could stream tomorrow, finish part 3, stream the next day after that, for part 4, whatever. But I think I want to take a break in between, just because if I walk on this for too many days in a row, I'm going to get burnt out, and then I won't have any ideas, because then I will not be able to think. It's fine. But yeah. Basically, the mapping is mapped. We have everything mapped out now, so yay! And in the next part, we will do hopefully the rest of the lower body and the upper body at the very least, and hopefully the weapon and the couplers and all that stuff. We'll probably get it done, because I could stream for literally another 8.5 hours and get copyrighted for 18 seconds of music. And if you don't know what I'm referring to, oh, it's my birthday. Yay! This thing, right here, this, right here, right here. The dispute expires in 23 days, so, you know. In live episode 7, 8.5-ish hour stream, for literally 11, okay, it's not 18, it's 11 seconds, which makes it even more stupid. For 11 seconds in episode 7 of the live episodes here, I disputed it, by the way, so, you know. But yeah, 11 seconds of an ad in the background of an 8.5 hour video, basically a video at this point. So yeah, stupid. And I don't think this has anything stupid. It shouldn't. This right here. See? SME. Can I not look at my dispute claim after I submit? Just so I could. Yeah, I know how to dispute it. I don't know. Okay. Well, frick off, SME. Frick off. You claim literally the. Okay, expand. Expand the boy, yes. Expand. Okay, hold on. Just, real quick. Just let me do this. Come on. Okay. Okay. SME, you claim 11 seconds in an 8.5-hour stream of an ad in the background while I was talking over it, and I didn't want it to be in my video. Fair use. Frick off. Seriously. Wow.